What's up, everybody? Josh here from Polymathics, and today I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you for checking out the site. I hope that the content is worthwhile and brings you some value, and hopefully either solves some problems or at the least gives you some entertainment. Real quick, I just wanted to touch on why would you even care about this site? What value does it have to you? And quite simply, I'll put it like this. In today's world, we face problems that are multifaceted, and no one cookie cutter solution will work. And so I believe, and you have to understand that, like, for the past century or so, a few hundred years, kind of around the time of the Industrial Revolution, we've all moved to the specialist mentality. You learn one skill, you go to school for it, you go to college for it, you join a company and live the rest of your days doing that one skill, and you are a specialist. And for a long time, that served us very well. Both fortunately and unfortunately, though, the world has changed, and with the proliferation of technology and information being at our fingertips, many of today's problems, many of yesterday's problems can be solved very easily, and so now today's problems are much more difficult and require very tailored and robust answers. And so that's where I believe the paradigm of the polymath is very important. And so for those of you who don't know what a polymath is, it comes from the Greek root words poly meaning many, math meaning subject. So when you put them together, it was someone who was very learned in several different subjects, someone very knowledgeable. And the epitome of this would be Leonardo da Vinci, your everyman, the Renaissance man. And so when we look at both him and several others like Galileo, Einstein, Christopher Columbus, the list goes on and on, these great men, these great and women, were able to master certain ideas, and then what they did was they found not just meaning, but they found connections in seemingly unrelated topics, and those connections were the answers to the big problems of the day. And they were the things that they were the people who ushered in like this new revolution of thought, and it's very ahead of their time. So what the site intends to do, what I intend to do, is kind of give a study of both historical examples and modern day examples, and both in fiction and nonfiction, of things that work and ways that we can apply this to today's world, so that you can, when you are faced with problems of your own, you can not find the most productive or the most efficient answers. You can find the most effective answers. And I think that's really what we're all trying to do. What is going to get the most effective, biggest bang for our buck, response or answer. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy the site. Pardon my ridiculousness and my madness and these convolutions, but this is what goes on in my head, and I think it's really cool. As you can see, I'm a big nerd. I've got all kinds of nerdy stuff, but it's cool. And when you apply all of these facets to your life, you not just can solve problems, you view the world differently. And that's really the biggest thing, is that the world can be such an amazing place if you let it be, if you open your mind to the possibilities, if you look beyond just face value. So, anyways, if you're interested, please, you know, uh, feel free to peruse my convolutions and drop a comment, leave questions, and until then, take it easy.